Imagine you are standing in the finish line of a marathon. You just saw two of the runners crossing the finish line at the same time. The crowd roars, and on paper, they are identical. Their success matrix is the same. But now look closer. Runner A started the race with a 200 meters head start. He was born into the lead, fueled by the best gear and a downhill path. Runner B, he started 50 meters behind the start line. He had to climb out of a ditch, run in worn shoes, and fight an uphill wind just to reach at the point where the race officially began. If they finished at the same time, who is a true champion? In our world, we observe where as an obsession. Where you are now, what is your title, what is in your bank account, but we almost never talk about the distance traveled. Today, we are dismantling the modern definition of the success. We're going to explore why the most successful person in the room might actually be the one sitting at the back, not in the front, and why your current position is the least interesting thing about you. We live in a snapshot culture. We see the LinkedIn promotion, the Instagram vacation, and the final score. We don't see the distance traveled. We compare a CEO born into a dynasty with a manager who grew up in poverty. If we look at the where the CEO wins, but if we look at the delta, the manager has traveled 1,000 miles further. Society tells us the track is 400 meters for everyone. This is a great lie. Some people start with the legacy miles, better education, safety nets, and special capital. Others will start with the debt miles, systematic hurdles, family trauma, or lack of resources. When you are at minus 50 meter, you spent half of the race just getting to the start point. By the time you reach at zero, you are already exhausted. While the person at plus 200 meters is already halfway home. The motivational truth: your exhaustion isn't a sign of weakness. It is a proof of incredible distance you've covered before the world even started counting. So, how do we measure success if the finish line is a lie? Are you moving forward? Someone standing still at 300 meters mark is losing to someone sprinting from minus 50 meter mark. How much wind was in your face? Success is work divided by the ease. Stop looking at the runners who are in their lanes. Their track isn't your track. If you feel behind today, I want you to look back, not at the people ahead of you, but at the ditch you climbed out, and look at the 50 meters of thorn you cleared just to reach on the track. The distance is your resume, and the distance is your character. Next time you feel like a failure because you haven't reached at the top yet, ask yourself a different question. Don't ask, how far do I have to go? Ask, how much ground have I conquered that others have too afraid to even stand on? The world rewards the finish line, but the soul rewards the journey. You haven't defined by where you are standing, you are defined by every single step you took to get there. So, where did your race begin? And how far are you willing to go?